Student debt in America has surpassed credit card and car loan debt at more than $1.5 trillion. Well, the CBS Evening News team is looking into the issue this week with a series on student debt in the U.S. Mark Strassman joins us. And Mark, last night I know you focused on millennials. Tonight you're looking at student debt among seniors. I didn't even know that was a thing.
It's actually, Jenny, they're the fastest growing segment of the college debt market. More than 4 times as many seniors today take on student debt or have student debt than just a decade ago. Why is that? Some of them are going back to graduate school, for instance, later in life, and some of them are just taking on debt for their grandchildren, or in some cases their children, I suppose. I mean, and the spiraling cost of college is really what explained this. I mean, University of Oregon, $26,000 a year. If you go to Reed, a private school, it's $70,000 a year. That's an impossible amount of money for most families to think about. Most people just can't write that check. So who's going to pay for it? Well, they beg, borrow, and steal however they can. That typically involves student loans, and before you know it, you're 5 figures, even 6 figures in debt, and this is debt that will follow somebody until it's paid off, often for 10 or even 20 years.
Wow. And so, and you know, like you said, so these are seniors. So what happens if they, say, pass away? Does this get passed along to their family in that case?
Well, here's the interesting thing. You cannot declare bankruptcy for student debt, at least, and you also, if you have a federal loan and you stop paying, the federal government will garnish your Social Security to get their money. So the only time that debt goes away is when someone dies. I mean, we profile this woman. She's a 76-year-old social worker in San Diego, and she knows that to the day she dies, she will be following this student debt will be following her. And it's just, it affects their retirement. It's clearly stressful for a lot of folks. It's really an unfortunate situation that many people find themselves in. Sure, they signed the loan. Yes, there's an element of personal responsibility involved, but it's also the impossible cost of college for many people that is an explanation for why we're in the situation we're in.
Yeah, no, it is crazy. And so I know tomorrow night you're going to be looking at, we've been hearing a lot about this forgiveness for some of these loans, but from what you found, it sounds like there's not a lot of forgiveness when it comes to a lot of these loans.
Yeah, there's almost no forgiveness anywhere. The program we're talking about is actually for public servants in particular, cops, firefighters, teachers. They started it in 2007. In 2017, a number of folks who thought they were on track applied, more than 40,000. 99% of them were rejected. It was a complicated program. It was poorly administered. But for people like them who were counting on some relief, they didn't get it. And so we're going to talk about just like how it went wrong and what we can do to kind of make it right.
Yeah. Who are you profiling for that piece?
There's a teacher in Tulsa, a music teacher. She was told by her administrators that she qualified. She was told she was right on track. She gets to the 10-year mark, and boom, she's told she's been rejected. She has to start all over. She made 10 years of payments that she thought were qualifying, and in fact, she had made 0. I mean, no qualifying payments. And if she was alone, okay, that'd be one thing. There would be some explanation. But when you have a 99% rejection rate, there's something fundamentally wrong with the way the program was designed and is being administered.
Wow, it's crazy. Well, can't wait to see it tonight. Mark Strassman, thank you so much. This is an issue that's affecting a lot of people across the country.